Live with it. Live with it. Just waiting on this thing to start. Let's get it, man. Let's see if it's valid. Alright, we good. Stream is good. Crispy. Hold on real quick, man. Give me 2.2 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you and welcome from the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We present the final press conference for the highly anticipated third installment for this long-awaited rematch for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Presented by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, Frank Warren, on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, Bomb Squad Promotions, and TGB Promotions, this is a Premier Boxing Champions presentation brought to you by FanDuel Sports.
Oh, yeah, I'm back at it. I'm back at it like you cracked that. We hit, baby.
At this time, let's take a closer look at the previous encounters between these two elite giants of the heavyweight division.
Let's go. I don't got it playing on the main screen because I'm not trying to get hit with that copyright, my friend. Oh, they showing Fury and Wilder hitting each other with some shit right now. Yeah.
For the heavyweight championship of the world. This place is absolutely electric. This is a bowling effort from Fury. Fury's all over. Tyson Fury, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
And now here is, ladies and gentlemen, standing at 6 feet 7 inches, the former champion who defended his title 11 times, looking to avenge his only loss and to
Let's see
regain
what
his
they
title.
talk about, man.
Squad, hard-hitting WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze.
I'll show y'all a little clip. Hold on. You can't get any more than that, my friend. Can't show y'all more than probably 5 seconds in a row. Boy, Wilder coming out. We'll show you what Wilder's looking like. Hold on. Bring it to the live, but then I'm gonna pause it. Got Wilder coming out.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, standing at 6 feet 9 inches, his record 30 wins.
Got Tyson Fury coming out now.
21 wins coming by way of knockout from Manchester, England. Here's the acclaimed.
I could get a little creative too, put like some type of image or anything over it, but that's probably doing a little bit too much, man. You guys can see the chat. I'll show y'all Fury when he's walking out. Hey. Somebody wrote Fury's off that coat. That's a joke. Let's go to live chat. Man, how long is it gonna take Fury to walk out? Okay, now he's walking out. We'll show him. Yeah, Fury walking out. My man gotta be the worst dressed boxer in the history. I'm gonna say worst dressed world champion. We're gonna do that.
It's the heavyweight championship trilogy. Fury versus Wilder, number 3, T-Mobile Arena, Saturday night, live on pay-per-view. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Like that for y'all though.
the host of our press conference, acclaimed sports journalist Kate Abdo.
Thank you. Deontay, how you doing? Tyson, want to take a seat?
Sat down a long time. Stand up.
Do you not own any shirts either?
So, this is the sexy one.
That's what they say.
My man's really don't got a shirt on though.
You're making me nervous with the headphones. Are we feeling like talking today?
My man's doing the thing again where he not talking.
Listen, you had to go through the courts, right, to get to this moment. What is it that you want to prove in the arena on Saturday night?
I don't have nothing to prove. Great place. Great state of
And
mind.
Wilder got no shirt on either.
A lot of great people around me that's been covering me all
Boy, he's
this
looking
time,
icy.
It's nothing at all. This right here is redemption, retaliation, retribution. You know, and all of the above.
It's a long way to look up.
He's talking that talk. Boy, you got the customized headphones.
So, listen, 20 months, right? It's a long time to stay focused and to prove something you feel that you've already proven, I assume. How have you managed to stay motivated during this?
Just been training now, Kate. You know, taking a day like enjoying my life, training for a fight.
Enjoy me life.
Live every day, one day at a time. Look forward to today. Every day we wake up is a blessed day.
That's true. You've had a lot to deal with in the meantime, though, right? Because you had made the fight with AJ, then you had to deal with scrapping the fight with AJ. You had COVID that you had to deal with. Your wife has had a baby. Congratulations, by the way. How have you managed to stay dialed in, or at what point do you think you really got dialed into this?
All these fights are exactly the same to me. You know, some guy trying to take me out of the punches. Deontay Wilder, or whoever it may be. It doesn't really matter to me. It's a Tyson Fury road show. It's been continuing for 13 years. So I train every day in my life, twice a day mostly. I eat, sleep, train, repeat. You know, I've had a few personal problems at home, but you know, there's always going to be some type of problem or hurdle to get over in life. So it's just how we do it. You know, I have a little baby that earlier was born 7.5 weeks ago, and she was very unwell for a minute too. You know, I was there for 2 weeks in the hospital with her. And as soon as I knew that if I got that hurdle out of the way, then I knew that things would be good, and I could concentrate on the fight. And that's exactly what I did.
Do you feel comfortable being away from home?
Yeah, 100% confident. You know, baby's 100% at home. Everyone's good. Family's good. So
Yeah.
Daddy just got to do his job now. That's it.
I feel you. I feel you.
Deontay, we've seen these videos, and I think for fans it's been super exciting, right, to watch you look as motivated and as driven and as hungry as you have done. It's been 20 long months, though, right, that you've been waiting for this moment. Have you allowed your mind and your body a second to kind of step back at any point during that time?
We've been going from day one since the last album. You know, there hasn't been no stop. All the delays and all that, you know, it's been beneficial for us. You know, we've been continuing to carry on. You know, and one thing about this camp that I've had, I've been able to have all my brothers around me from the start. We're all together now, you know, so I've been talking about the love that's been around me all this time. It's been real. It's been amazing for me. You know, when many people thought I was down, depressed, and all that. Can't be. It wouldn't be fair to the people that I have around me to even feel that way. Certain things I didn't even know what was going on in the world. You know what I mean? Because of my focus and my dedication that I've had, you know, and it's just been amazing.
Overtraining is a real thing.
I'm not gonna lie though, Wilder has been looking locked in.
Overtraining is a real thing, and we've been able to stop at certain times, take breaks certain times, and get back at it. You know, certain things it'll be a little lighter than others, until we're able to get back on track. So everything has been good. I think we've timed everything out perfectly. I think we've done all the right things, and on Saturday night it's going to be definitely a different fight, for all the fans. It should be exciting. It's not rare that we get trilogies like this, and I think it's going to go down in history.
That's true.
I think it feels really different coming into this fight than it did coming into the second fight, right? After that first fight, it felt like there was still mutual respect between the two of you.
Yeah, that's all
The second
going.
fight, it feels like that has been lost somewhat. Deontay, there were many accusations. That
Yeah, my
you
boy
made
Wilder's
towards
locked in,
Tyson
man. We're not
about
playing with him.
reasons that you felt that he had won that fight, ways that you felt that he had cheated. Do you regret any of the accusations that you made towards him?
Don't regret it, and I go to my grave believing in what I believe in. I know things for fact. I have confirmation, clarity of a lot of things, and
Boy
which,
Wilder's icy though.
one thing about it, men lie, women lie, but your eyes don't lie what you see. So many people can believe what they want. We all human. We believe what we want, but the eyes don't lie. It only made me better as a man, as a fighter, to understand and to see certain things and know things for facts. It made me even hungrier than before. God is a great God, and He don't make mistakes. I would take it back for nothing because nothing that even the way I felt, even coming into the fight, even the way he took the mask off me, how I felt, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. I needed it. It was a blessing in disguise.
Tyson, you did accuse you of some of the biggest violations in boxing, right? You kind of reacted almost like you don't care, like it just kind of washes off. How do you really feel about it?
He never had a legit reason either.
He accused me of everything, accused him, trainer, suit, injuries. Oh, the Athletic State Commission of Nevada, they were in it as well, the referee. Whoever else. Maybe if he'd marked the one against you, it would have been believable. Make you believe it once. What it tells me is that simply mentally, that person will not start out
Talking spicy.
in the first time after 3 years out of the ring. Quite comfortably, we won 2 rounds or 4 rounds. I absolutely obliterated him in ring. We ended the round.
Huh? That ain't win no round.
Got no t-shirt on. You learned that from me. This guy's copying me all the time. Everybody wants to be like T.
Yo, Fury is a funny dude.
Excuse me, Brady Bosser. What's he doing here? He should have had the sack as well. JD's. Because Mark Williams was doing it. He was in it as well because he was in the changing rooms watching hands get wrapped. I don't know what you've got to say, JD's. You was there. You were on the conspiracy as well.
Tyson Fury about to go. This shit bigger than Nino Brown.
He'd taken up Augustus on my gloves.
Deontay,
He was there.
you clearly believe that these violations truly happened, right? So what
Don't
steps?
believe that, Kate.
Give me
In
one
his own
second.
mind, he don't believe
What steps have your team taken to make sure that this is a clean fight? Guarantee yourself.
We got a lot of things in line, a lot of things in order, and I think that's just what the world, only thing that they need to know, there's a lot of things that I can say and put out there, but, like I've always been since from day one, silence is golden.
Do you think you put yourself under more pressure with all the reasons about why the last and the second fight happened? Do you now feel under more pressure to come out and look spectacular in this third fight?
Not at all. When you know the truth, it said the truth will set you free. I don't, there's no pressure on me. And then when you have nothing to lose, there's no pressure at all. All the
Okay.
pressure is on him.
So how do you feel that you've got nothing to lose in this fight?
It's nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Why do you say nothing to lose?
Let me put
Because
this
a lot
full
of
screen
people
for
think
y'all.
that your legacy is potential.
Your legacy only dies when the man dies, when the desire and the fire is out your heart for the sport or anything that you do in life. When that dies, so does your legacy. And I'm well alive.
Listen, you're the only undefeated heavyweight champion that remains of the group, right? Is that
I
pressure
said
for
that
you?
yesterday.
I know, I heard it. I
took me
copied it.
from it all. I've come under a lot of pressure. Because I forgot that Alexander Usyk's been a world champion for 5 minutes. Forgive me on that one. I do apologise.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah,
my
it's
bad.
well, so congratulations to him, by the way. I was just talking about the group that we were in before we settled into the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of us from like years gone by, like say the last 10 years, me last man standing. And I'm the one who's had all the problems, all the inactivity, everything. Still here, still undefeated. I'm the lone soldier now. You swear undefeated.
That L ain't gonna be. You're gonna take your first L, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Take your first L this week, Fury. That's it, homie.
History maker, if I was interested in
That's it, homie.
You've talked a lot about mental health, right? That's something that we've all appreciated. You've been really open and honest about. Do you feel now mental pressure coming into a fight like this, and how do you deal with that? What do you make sure you have in your surroundings to keep you in the right place?
Well, mental health struggles, no joke. You can never get over it. It's not if or when. It's not if, but it's definitely when.
Yeah.
Will always creep back into your life at some point. It's a very, very, very dangerous matter. It's a global pandemic on its own. Without COVID and all that stuff. The mental health struggle is real. If you don't keep it at bay and take the right procedures to handle it, then you're going to wind up in a very bad position, like I was at my life. Well, I've learned to manage and maintain it all now. Look at me, flying. I'm still here as a heavyweight champion of the world, WBC, Ring Magazine, lineal champion, undefeated in 30 odd fights.
That's the with my
Still
phone.
working, lots of me hair, but whatever. Still a fine specimen of a man, and still top of the country. Still on top of the world, so.
Where are you emotionally, Deontay? You've already got energy, right? What's your energy towards Tyson Fury?
My energy is like my mind is very violent, you know. So I'm just ready to go October 9th. You know, we dedicated myself. I devoted my time and my body. Me and my team reinvented. I'm ready to reintroduce myself to the world, you know.
You're wearing all that gear, which has the Russian slogan on it, right? Which says "glass to glass," which means eye for an eye. Correct.
Sure.
What does that mean to you in the context of this fight?
Exactly what it means.
What do you want to repay him with? A loss for a loss? Is that what you're looking at, or how do you mean it?
I'm gonna let you be the judge come Saturday night. I've learned to choose my words wisely. You know, people always take my words out of context. You know, and that's why I've been very silent. You know, like I said, silence is golden. And at this point in time, it's all action for me. Action, action, action. I don't have many words to say. You know, I wasn't planning on even talking today. I was gonna have a release coming up, but you know, I respect you, Kate, and I'm just ready to show action.
I respect you wanting to show it. Right, so we're going to bring up the fighters' trainers, both of them, in just a second. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Short break. They're taking a little breaky break. But man, that was some interesting stuff that we just figured out, bro. That we just heard. I mean, at the end of the day, it's but so much that can keep being said. All we could do is wait till Saturday when the fight comes. But man, this is gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. I really think Wilder's gonna get the knockout, bro. I really think he's gonna get a one-punch KO. He might get a couple knockdowns, but I definitely think he's gonna get a one-punch KO. I don't think it's gonna be a rough stoppage. I think he's going for the kill, bro. I think he's definitely going for the kill. He's locked in right now. Probably been the most locked in he's ever been for a boxing fight, ever, like in his life. So it's gonna be interesting, man. They're taking a little commercial break. We'll see what happens when they come back. But Fury's being Fury as always. Just joking. Let me turn this down a little bit. Just joking as always, man. Keeping the mood pretty light. Wilder, was kind of chill, laid back. But you felt what he was trying to say. Everything he conveyed came out cleanly. So, man, that's crazy, bro. Let's take a look what's going on in this comment section. Let's do that actually. See what people saying in this chat. How does Fury Wilder 3 end? We're gonna go with TKO, man. Oh, TKO. 93% of the votes too. It's tough. Let's see. I might actually have to steal their poll. Man. Let's see. I'm making this poll right now. Let's see. See, man. Yes. No. I'm gonna change that. Let's see what we get though. Let me keep that there. Let's see. Did it go out? I think it did. Okay, we got it. We got it. See what happens though. Hopefully it don't take 50 years to come back, man. I'm not quite sure if they're gonna be talking to other people or if this is gonna be a continuance of Wilder and Fury. Cause is the live actually on TV right now? I don't even know. Let me turn on my TV and take a look. Give me point two. Because the press conference might actually be on TV as well. Turn that down. We're gonna go to FS1. Oh, it actually is on TV, so that's probably why they're doing commercial breaks. Got it, got it. It's on FS1, by the way. Let's see. See if it's on 5. Nah, yeah, it's just on. It's only on FS1. Showing some highlights. But bro, this is really gonna be a crazy fight. Let's take a look at some of the comments. Waiting for the trainers, really, PBC. Joshua Wilder should definitely fight no matter what the results after this. Man, Wilder knocks out Joshua, bro. Joshua just fights way too conservative and tentative. Like, bro, like I don't know what it. Ever since that Ruiz fight, bro, he's been fighting so scared. I don't know what it is. He's just fighting scared, and I don't know if there's anything you could do to change him. I think his biggest worry is just not getting knocked out anymore instead of being the one to do the knocking out. Like, yeah, you could probably get away with that with like a Pulev or so. But when it comes to any of the top dogs, if he fights like that against probably any top 10 heavyweight, he's not winning. But I see they got Malik Scott and they got both trainers up, Malik Scott and almost called him Emmanuel Stewart. But we got Malik Scott talking right now. Hold on.
So Deontay, in my opinion, he didn't at that time. He was just using one weapon. Certain cases, he would do 2 or 3. But over the years, with the training, so say, you get into a fight, a lot of those things disappeared. I just never understood why. It was because he got content with just knocking people out with one weapon, right hand. What I did was I went to his toolbox. I didn't give him a toolbox. I went in and I pulled everything out that I feel as though that he do well. I made sure we didn't do it from subconscious state, or we didn't do it by accident. We did make sure it wasn't done from subconscious state. It was constantly do it and drill it over and over and over again. That's what I did. So it's not like I gave him a toolbox and I'm teaching him something new. Everything I'm teaching him, I mean, put it in different variations of it to have him doing combinations. What I don't have Deontay Wilder doing is doing choreographic pattern. What I don't have Deontay Wilder doing is ducking down to the ground like he's fighting. He's fighting a tall guy. If a 6'7" guy is fighting a 6'7" guy, somebody has to get under a hook. I have tons of examples to prove this. And so we'll say some people are saying, but why would we have Deontay Wilder ducking under a hook? He's a tall guy. Yeah, he's fighting a tall guy too. I don't want my fighter just catching punches. Fury's a big man, small gloves. Catching punches is damaging too. I don't want my fighter just parrying punches. I want him to be able to slip punches, parry punches. And that's where the 5 different dimensions thing come from. Deontay Wilder can do it all. I just pulled a lot of
Man,
stuff
Malik
out
Scott
there
got me
so
sold, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got me sold, bro.
Right. Talk to me, Sugar Hill, because you moved into this relationship with Tyson Fury just before the second fight, right? Took over after that first fight and saw obvious opportunity to do something differently going into that second fight, switch up the approach from the first fight. What opportunity do you see going?
People in the comments are saying he's giving away the game plan. I don't necessarily agree.
Well,
I mean, slipping is part of boxing, bro. That's basic stuff.
I've already been an exceptional boxer.
Yo, look how Fury got yo. Why does he got Sugar Hill in this fit, bro?
A lot of them see those things, but more important is just being ready. I feel like Tyson Fury being ready. Stop.
Malik and Deontay talk about each other as having a brotherly love relationship, right? What kind of, how would you describe, Tyson, your relationship with Sugar Hill?
Yeah, me and Sugar go back a long way, back to like 2010, Detroit City. We've got a great bond going on, and not many successful relationships people have good communication. And that's the most important thing in our lives, communicating with each other. And me and Sugar Hill have got that. We have this bonded glue where we gel together. We've got similar personalities. It's not easy for me to pick a trainer because I do outlandish things and I'm outspoken and I do a lot of stuff. And I've got to almost have someone on the same wavelength and personality factor to match that.
Are you on that?
To train with Sugar Hill here.
Is there a lot to deal with, Sugar Hill?
No.
Fair enough. Deontay, it seems like trust was key for you when you were making the decision in terms of who you wanted to be the head guy in your corner. Where does that trust come from with Malik? And has he surprised you with everything else that he's been able to bring to the table for you?
Trust my brother with my life, as he trusts me with his. You know, I put my shirt off my back as he would for me. You know, and that's how it's always been in the first connection.
Yo, we getting Fury out of here, man.
When we both first met,
Getting Fury out of here, man.
It was connection. It was you know, sometimes you can meet other humans and you just your energy you just don't mix with each other. And then you can meet others that is just like, damn, you've been on my life.
Moving the
You
wrong
know what
one.
I'm saying? And that's how it was with him.
Move
And
my picture over here, man. We here. I'm chilling. I'm in the middle with my guys, right?
We was on the same day, and I met him. I brought his family along. We was in camp to see him. I cooked for them with Southern hospitality, and we got to know each other even more. Even when we fought each other, it brought us even more closer, more so than ever. In boxing, you need people. You need people that you can trust in the sport. I mean, this is a money-driven sport. So many loopholes and different things that can go in, and you just never know who may be jealous, who may envy you in certain ways. Even when you think the ones that really love you, or you have them at your dinner table with your children, and they play with your children, you know. And sometimes that's just not the case. But with him, you know, with all my guys, you know, I don't have a big entourage. I don't need so, you know. And It's just the love that we have for each other, all of us, that we have.
Come on, get away.
So I think one of the things that people have been super interested in is watching how much you've been working on fundamentals, and that's been something that you guys have talked about openly, right? I think people on the back of that really want to know, what does that mean for Deontay Wilder in terms of the way he approaches this fight? Does he come out aggressive? Quickly answer.
But when it comes to working with Deontay fundamentals, it was easy because he have good fundamentals. It's just at times a lot of times he didn't use them. So it goes back to the statement that I'm really just reminding him about so many different tools that he just wasn't using. And he wasn't going to do those things one time or one sparring partner good and then forget it. He's not just fighting Tyson Fury. I'm going against the intelligent, great thing as far as Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill come from the cross. So when I approach a fight, like it's the opponent. Then it's the brain behind them. That's strong from the movie. And what that did was it created a fervor, an anger. So when I would be film studying, I would have step.
Oh shit. I clicked off the wrong link. My fault, fellas. Hold on. We're gonna get it back. Hold on. Be back at it like a crack at it.
The game plan is we have an answer for anything Tyson Fury do. Anything.
Tyson is obviously a very confident man, right? But we all know that Deontay Wilder is live in any fight. Do you have to work to keep this confidence at bay, just to make sure that he
I'm gonna move myself back here.
That Deontay is a dangerous opponent?
No, that wouldn't be true. Tyson Fury was very conscious of Deontay Wilder, his abilities as well as myself, being conscious of it. And, it's just being sharp and just staying focused. And it's always just learning. I mean, more. You know, there's always something to learn in boxing. Tyson's taking that very well. He's enjoying learning, having fun with it. So having fun, learning, executing, trying to be the best, being perfect at what you do. Making place for a better Tyson Fury. I'm excited for this Saturday coming up. Actually, to see what Deontay Weeks been working on. And, I'm happy for him. I want to see what they have. I mean, I know Malik for a while. It's exciting. It's exciting to be in this position. Going against Malik. Just seeing what we know, where we come from, put it all the work on Saturday. Yeah, it's exciting. I do believe in what they've been doing, what they've been working on. I've seen some of the clips, and it makes me more excited to get up to get Tyson on. Myself.
For sure.
Somewhat similar. And just expecting the same little knockout.
Appreciate very much.
My comment says Wilder's gonna break Fury down.
Scott, also appreciate your
She
time.
say amen to everything now.
Very short break. Both fighters, Tyson
Deontay's
Fury
playing
and Deontay
Bejeweled
Wilder,
on his
will
phone.
give closing comments in just a minute. Stay with us.
Might say I bet $1,000 Tyson gets KO. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Got another commercial break going on. Honestly, I think that might have wrapped it up a little bit, but we're gonna keep it here for a little bit still, just in case. Who knows what they're gonna come back with in the next part when they come back from commercial break. Probably be some closing words because it is 5:46. Pretty sure they want to milk this for until at least 6 o'clock Eastern time. It's 5:46 Eastern time. And they want to milk this for another 15 minutes or so. So we'll see what they come with. They'll probably actually do another like 5 minutes closing, and then they'll probably have some analysts. Who knows? Maybe like the Sean Porter, whoever Top Rank has, and I'll probably talk about the fight a little bit. But other than that, man, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Back at it like a crack addict, man. We back once again. Let's see what it's looking like right now. It's still commercial. I got the TV up right now, where I can see it live, and it's still not popping up there yet either. So showing some Foreman KO, Holyfield Tyson TKO, Holyfield Tyson 3, Tyson bites Holyfield ears off. Yeah, that was some crazy shit. Definitely crazy, man. Turn that sound. I'm tired of that sound. Okay, it's coming back. It's definitely coming back. It just popped up on the TV, so it should be popping up on the live stream in probably like 5 seconds. It's probably like a 5-10 second delay from the TV to YouTube.
Come back one more time.
Yeah,
to
here
the
it
press
goes.
conference. As promised, this is now going to be the opportunity for the fighters to give their final address to the media, to everybody watching, to all the fans out there at home. Deontay, it's the last time that we're going to ask you to do this. I know you particularly are sick of the media this time around. You can have your opportunity to give your final comments.
One more that I can say that hasn't already been said, you know. Just tell you guys to prepare yourself and prepare yourself on the battlefield and get ready for war. This is right here is going to be an amazing fight from October the 9th. And as you see, I'm wearing my red outfit, so I want it back in blood. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'll see you guys there.
We're gonna get it in blood.
Tyson, you're up.
I've got a lot to say, actually. Here's something that I think I need to say. It's like, Wilder said that I only won the second fight because I cheated, but then he goes and changes his whole team and does all this extra training and trains as hard as he's ever trained and run on all his team and all that. So I guess the question is, if I only won because I cheated, what was the point in changing everything and doing all this other work? Can anybody answer that question? I know he can't, doesn't the brains do. So, no one can.
Yo, Wilder's face is hilarious right now.
The fact that I
He's
bet
like,
your face,
look.
bitch, is the word. That's what we say. And here's another one. He says he wants to do bad things to me and hurt me and do all this malice feelings. And
This is a great screenshot right here.
Well, for those who hold a hot coal with the
This
intention
is a great
of throwing it
screenshot.
at somebody, they're the ones who's going to get burned. I don't want to hurt Deontay Wilder. I just want to beat him in a fight. And he knows what he's saying is lies. Deep down in his soul, he knows that he lost. And he'll lose again. And he lost the first time, he lost the second time, and he's going to lose the third time. And guess what? After this fight, he'll be back working in that fast food chain that he was working at earlier on in his career. Because that's the only place he's going to be welcome. Retirement for him. Retirement, Dosser. Retirement, Dosser.
The answer to your question is why you changed for the first instant.
Well, that ain't the answer to the question. That's another question. So that's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do you want this extra training? Because obviously you can beat me with the old training you was doing as long as I didn't cheat. And you got to ask yourself the question. So I've done all this cheating. Why hasn't he prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all to stop me from cheating again.
Why do you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you a question.
You haven't denied any
What have you done
to this point?
I don't need to deny it because it's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? You haven't denied any
I look at doctors on and a
You
turbo
don't
gets on
even, you don't even want certain media in here to give you the tough questions. You have nobody to give you the tough questions.
And there's nobody in here that can ask me a tough question.
So when it's like
You're in
that,
denial and you're getting knocked out.
let's make it
And you're going to retire. Retire.
You don't know
He
nothing.
got
Your legacy's in big.
Even in my
All the excuses.
even in my words,
All the
you
excuses.
still look like a bitch. I didn't
No
feel
one's even believed you.
I didn't feel anything. You're wondering why I'm getting up and getting
You
up.
really are.
I didn't
Everybody's
feel, I
talking.
didn't feel nothing. You have no power. You're
Million
not a
excuses.
knockout.
You don't get it, that's it.
Nah, I think
He got Fury riled up, yo. This is joke, man.
when you throw the towel in after the boss tells him not to do, the employee get fired.
Yeah, but you said I have knuckle dusters on. Jay Diaz is in the room while I have the fucking guts on. Why didn't he say something then? He's in on it
Don't worry
too.
about him.
He's in on it.
Don't worry about him.
I'm in behind you.
my
Anything police in
You
on
handle
it too.
yours like you handle yours.
You're a weak man, you get knocked out.
Thank you.
And off.
Thank you. I'm the only one that defended my title 10 times. I don't have
need
any
to
history at
defend
6.
titles.
How many times
That's
have
for
you
bosses
defended?
like you.
How many
Bosses
times?
like
I
you
don't have
defend
to
them.
cheat.
I don't need to.
I've never had to
Look
cheat
at
in
me.
years.
I come here
If you look
representing
up
the
your
BBC
history and you
today.
look up my
You've come like a
history,
Trump
which
dressed
I
as
find
me.
Wilder's in Fury's head right now.
look up you and you look up me, I'm a nun in this sport, baby.
You ain't
I don't
nothing.
have to
You
cheat.
will only
I
ever
don't
be
have to eat
remembered
more meat.
for
I don't have to, I don't have to stick shit up my ass
and
to
getting
make me
knocked
feel
out
the
by
same
me.
type
That's
of way.
your legacy.
I don't have to use that
Torn to
thing.
bits.
I don't have to manipulate my gloves. I don't have to do
You
those
do.
things.
You have to do it
So
all.
at
You
night-
have to do it all.
So at night when I
Because you
look into
are
the
a
mirror,
loser,
at
and
night
you're
when I
being
look into
trained
the
by a
mirror, I
loser.
know
So that
I'm
makes two
real
losers.
champion.
And you're going to get knocked
You
out
feel
on
me?
Saturday night. No problem. I don't feel you. Because you're
And
a
if I
lying
don't
little
score enough
bosser.
gloves
It's
up in my
you're
life,
a
I'm
piece of
good.
shit.
That's
You
the
get
difference
knocked the
between
fuck
me
out,
and you.
bitch.
I don't have to fight another damn round.
Doesn't matter.
I'm good.
Because your legacy's already finished.
Good.
All the excuses,
Good.
you've
How
been
can
done.
you say the same
You've been
thing?
done. Finished.
Can you
You've
say
been
the same thing?
You've been
Uh-huh.
humiliated and you've been busted.
And let's
End
get
of.
ready. Let's
End of.
go.
And that's it. And there's no one in
There is
here
energy.
can accept the fact that this little pussy got his ass handed to him, not once, but twice, and he can't do nothing about it. Because he ain't fucking man enough. That's why.
I accept what, look,
Tell him what to say, Shelley. Come on. Tell him what to say. It's
when
fine.
I was in the condition I was in, I could have stopped before I could have went back to my corner, but you know what? I'm a king, I'm a warrior.
You didn't look like a king when you was getting fucked up in that corner.
Accepted what I was going through to still fight you.
Yeah, you look like a dosser. You didn't look like a
accepted
king.
it, and you
I
still
look like
couldn't knock
a
me
king.
out. You still
You look
couldn't
like
do
a
it.
dosser.
But guess what?
You look like a dosser and I look like a
And
king.
you was in the situation
When
I
you
was
was in
in.
that corner getting your head punched in,
Feel.
you're trainer JD.
Someone
He
please don't
done
know.
everything for Mark Breland. He saved your life that night.
Don't know.
You didn't want to stop. You
Tyson.
wanted to give him a pay.
This is entertaining right here. Let's go.
He needed a pay. He saved your life.
I don't know how wise this is, but we are going to ask you to face off because we're running out of time on the live show. Tyson,
I do things outside of the ring.
Tyson.
My family have understanding. My children have an understanding that daddy has a dangerous job. There's no other sport in this world that have collected as many lives as boxing.
amen to that.
Understand what I'm going through.
And we respect both of you for those reasons. Can I ask both of you
I don't respect
to
him.
stand up?
He's a bull.
Deontay, will you do us a favor? Can you stand up? We're going to do a face-off one final time. We have a huge show coming up for you on Saturday night. Massive respect. No, we're not going to do. I apologize. No. Bob Byron says no. Bob Byron says no. All right, we're going to leave it there. Listen, we do have a television show still coming up. Deontay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. It was good to see you. God bless you. Tyson, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It was good to see you, mate. Appreciate you. Have a good one. God bless you. That is the end of the show, everybody. Listen, we are going to send
Wow,
you
that was
back
interesting,
to,
man.
Andre Ward and Sean Porter, who are standing by and going to continue to give some analysis.
Let's hear what Sean Porter.
Appreciate you all joining us and stick with us for
Let's
the
hear
rest
what
of the
Sean
television
Porter
show.
and hold on, who's about to be Sean Porter and who? I thought I just missed it. Got my oatmeal.
He's a shit house. He wouldn't even face me. A shit house like you, Dosser.
I don't know though. Fury a little skeptical, my friend. He's a little fishy. Wilder's in his head a bit. I think he was expecting to get in Wilder's head, but Wilder actually got in his head. I think that's what he was expecting, honestly. Oh, so it's over? I guess the Sean Porter commentary is only going to be on TV. So we could bring this to an end. It was coasting through a little bit, a little boring. I'm not gonna say, actually I don't want to say boring. It was just coasting through, and then the end gave it that little spice to sell the fight a little bit. And I think honestly that's the only reason why Wilder said anything towards the end. He just wanted to sell the fight a little bit right there, and he got into Fury's head, which is a first. It usually seemed like Fury's getting in his head, but it flipped this time around. So interesting stuff right there. With that being said, we're gonna bring this live stream to an end. I just thought I'd show you guys this, man. Who watched this together, man.